What's up? I see you back. So I see you, Preem. You're actually sending out some notifications today. Weird. But let's get to it. Notifications on fleek. Don't forget you could always donate to the page by clicking the link in the description box. And once again, the people who donated today are the reason that you're seeing this video live. So make sure you thank them because they're the reasons that this video is going on right now. Um, yeah. What more could I say? Aim Dash did, went to his favorite platform and started talking about the R. Kelly situation with Aaliyah. I hope you guys saw that. I don't know if you guys did. There's the link if you guys wanted to, donate to the page. You can click there and go to the Streamlabs. But Dame Dash was saying that he didn't want any parts to do with the album because, he would ask Aaliyah about it and she would, have reservations about talking about the R. Kelly thing, just said he was a bad guy. And because of that, he said, I didn't want to push further because, I would, I didn't want to hear something that make me want to go against that. But here's the thing. Dame Dash was like, I didn't want to have my name on the album or nothing like that. And you see, I want to say some things to about that situation, man. This is what I mean by when people get a platform, they start turning things around to their narrative, to their liking. So you have a situation where Dame sees an opportunity because R. Kelly is the person that they attacking right now through social media. So now they got the video on, you know, on Lifetime that's going on 4 days of just R. Kelly bashing and all this stuff. So this is the perfect time for Dame to come out and start talking about some stuff that really didn't give a damn or mean nothing today. And I'm gonna explain this to you. Now, Aaliyah and R. Kelly separated professional ties in 95. Okay, she was what, 15, 16 years of age? At that time, she had hit like 16 years old. 4 years later, or even 3 years when she was 19, Jay Z and Dame Dash are hitting on a 19-year-old girl. They're in their 30s. Dame's probably about 28, 29. And at the same time, right? That's what they tell you. And now Jay-Z was that guy, right? Jay-Z was the man at this time. And Jay-Z is older than Dame. He's 2 years older than Dame. Two years older than Dame. And he was the first one on it, right? 'All right, Mr. Sledge, how you doing? And when will all of this stuff come full circle? That's what the rest of us wants to know. Like, when is this stuff gonna come full circle? Because the situation of it is Dame Dash talking about he had a problem with R. Kelly. He wanted his name taken off the album. Yeah, I did a truth on R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Here's the gist of it. R. Kelly and Jay-Z been making records. Dame, did you forget about the Fiesta record, Dame? Remember Fiesta? Fiesta. Oh, Fiesta. Who remember Fiesta? A Fiesta. The remix with Jay-Z and R. Kelly. And they uh, uh, uh. Dame Dash ain't having a problem with R. Kelly back then. Wasn't he talking to Aaliyah at that time? He had no problem with Jay-Z being on that song. See, during that time, Tone and Polk, Tone and Polk were the producers. Everybody loved Tone and Polk back then. They were the beat makers. They were the hottest guys in the business. Tone and Polk, yo, Tone and Polk. Tone and Polk was working with some of everybody. They split up Nas's little thing he had. They got Cormega and Nas stopped dealing with him and they rolled on over to Jay-Z. And they had 50 Cent. All this stuff was going on at that time. Uh, when Jayden was doing Fiesta and all that, he had no problems with it. He was with Aaliyah. He was getting his money. Did you cash in the money that Rockefeller made with Jay-Z doing the remix? You ain't tell Jay then, Jay, I got a problem with you doing this remix with R. Kelly. It wouldn't have been an album, right? But you ain't have a problem with that. You see what I'm saying? Dame didn't have a problem with that. But you see how people use things for their narrative? Now he's trying to play like, man, I was gonna do something to him. You know about the R. Kelly situation then. I hate that. I hate when they I hate when they do that lying. I hate when they do that lying. It just makes it all worse. They changing the narrative and giving you something entirely different. Now they want to tell you they added what the attitude was back at the time. All because it fits into the narrative of what everybody else is doing right now. This didn't split up no Rockefeller. Dame Dash fat butt was in the video dancing with an Armadale bottle, doing all this stuff. Yep, Dame ain't had no problem. His face is all in the Fiesta video back when he was messing with Aaliyah. With R.Kelly and Jay-Z. You in the video. It's all over YouTube, Dame. So stop your lying. Stop your lying. See, the rest of y'all are young, so y'all wouldn't understand this. You see what I'm saying? But he want to use that as the narrative so he could throw a shot at Jay. That's what made me feel a certain way about Jay when they did that album. Man, get the hell out of here, Dame. Ain't nobody buying that. You know, we old enough to know better. You young people don't. So that's why I'm pointing it out to the rest of y'all, so y'all would know. You guys have been bamboozled by Dame once again. That's why I keep telling y'all. You can't be glimpsed on these doggone people, these celebrities in their situations. They're using what's going on today to play victim. Now let's talk about that, Dame. You was with Rachel Roy through the whole time you was with Aaliyah, dog. You was messing with Rachel Roy before you even hooked up with Aaliyah. You had a baby with Rachel Roy in 99. Your daughter Ava was born in 99. She was 2 years old when Aaliyah died. You wasn't finna marry no doggone Aaliyah. Stop lying. Stop lying. He does an interview talking about how him and Jay-Z was competing. You ain't have a problem in 2001 or back in 2000 when Jay was trying to get at Aaliyah. Jay was 32. Aaliyah was just 19. She was probably just gonna turn 20. You ain't had no problem then. You ain't had no problem when Jay was hanging out with Foxy Brown when Foxy was 16, 17 years old. You had no problems with that. None. Jay-Z was messing with Beyonce when she was 18, 19 years old. And he's like 34. Jay-Z was dating, what's her name? Oh my gosh, how could I forget her name? Rosario Dawson when she was a teenager. You ain't had no problems with it then. They should do a surviving Jay-Z. And there's others. And you knew all about it. And you ain't say nothing. It's more, even though it's right, dog, even though it's legal, he's like 40 years, 20, 30 years older than her. Nobody better than I. Why is this dude targeting younger girls? That's a bad sign, don't you think? Sorry about that, but it is what it is. I mean, hey, Jay and Beyonce married now, everything cool. But before then, This dude was, this dude was dating her and she was 19. Aaliyah was like 19 years old. He 32 going after this 19-year-old girl. He just like him young. Jay-Z like him young, right? R. Kelly liked them young. You see what I'm saying? So Dame is lying. When that album came out, Best of Both Worlds, Aaliyah had already passed. And he was like, man, I don't want nothing to do with the album and all that stuff. That was never even in place. Nowhere, shape, or form where it said he didn't talk about, so that's why my name on the album. Why would your name be on the album? You had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with the album, Dame. Nothing to do with that album. That was Tone and Polk, Rockefeller, Def Jam, Jive. Them, they had something to do with the record. You had nothing to do with the record. You weren't even included. The Fiesta remix came out in 2001. They filmed that video in the summer of 2001. He was with Aaliyah at the time. Dame was with Aaliyah in 2001. Publicized. He's all in the video with Jay-Z and all them, with R. Kelly and all them at the Fiesta remix and all this stuff. He hanging out there. He the one at the bottom doing all this stupid with the vodka stuff. That's Dame all through the video. But you ain't want nothing to do with that. Come on, man. Stop lying. Stop lying to people, man. It's ridiculous. Too grown for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all, support the real and I give y'all the real. There's the link right there. Y'all can click it in there and leave a donation at any time. Click the link in the description box. Yeah, whatever. Don't matter. Yeah, somebody made a donation and asked for this. So here we go. That link might not work. My bad if it don't. He's all in the Fiesta video. And see that's the thing. I hope somebody go to his page and confront him with the information you got now, and be like, "Look, homeboy, old as you was, you out here chasing Aaliyah, who's 20 years old, and you was 29. I ain't really saying, but okay, you with Aaliyah. You hated Jay-Z so much. R. Kelly so much you got in his video, but you had a problem with Jay doing the album with R. Kelly. I seriously doubt that. And when Aaliyah passed away and all of these things, the album came out after that fact. Your name wasn't on the album because you had no business with the album. You had nothing to do with the album. The album wasn't recorded in your studio. Nothing. Now, what R. Kelly was not in Baseline at all making this album. They made this satellite. Everybody was sending in their verses. That's how the album got made. So it was a money grab. Tone and Pope did what they did. Then you call it the karma. All the karma started happening. Yes, it was karma that started to come out and all this stuff because Jay-Z was just as guilty as this dude. They trying to make money off the situation. Then Jay dipped on them in the middle of everything, just stopped promotion of everything and just broke. That was too much negative press. So after that, Jay come back in 2004 and do another album. They did another album. So after surviving all the court stuff, you still know what went down. He just won off a technicality. That wasn't enough. Y'all had to come back with another album just to show you how greedy they were. It was the best of both worlds album, again, called The Unfinished Business. It was the tour album that came out in 2004. Okay. Not only was that, they did the tour. This is before they did the tour album. Before that, when the Black Album was out, Dame, and I hope Dame is watching. Please, somebody tag Dame into this. Dame, doing that whole promotion for the album in 2004. Can you please tell everybody during the Black Album when you and Jay really wasn't that tight, doing that whole Black Album process? Y'all was still speaking from here and there, but y'all wasn't really doing too much business together. During that time, R.Kelly and Jay-Z, do you realize R.Kelly was out there? R.Kelly was out there on the on the tour, and they did the best of both worlds, and they did songs for the best from the Best of Both Worlds album that they had. And that was the precursor to their Best of Both Worlds tour that they were going to do, that you were there too. You'll come on stage, backstage, you chilling with R. Kelly. This was in 2004. And it's seen on the movie they got called Fade to Black. Y'all remember that movie? Fade to Black? Right. So he had so much of a problem with R. Kelly and didn't want nothing to do with R. Kelly and all this stuff. R. Kelly was there. You seen R. Kelly. None of this stuff was brought up. None of this stuff Dame is talking about was ever brought up there to R. Kelly. This is probably news to R. Kelly, period. I guarantee you that. It was probably news to him. R. Kelly was there the whole time. See, that just shows you this. I'm just trying to point out some things here with this monkey see, monkey do attitude. Now we're doing this. Everybody says do this, so now we're doing it. Right. Now he wants to be judgmental. Now he wants to make the stand when he had all these years to say something. now's the time to say it. That's what they all say. LB the Wave. Check the timeline. We definitely addressed the Drake situation. And you want to donate to the page, that's the link right there. That's the one that works. Because I would love to stay on live and continuously do this, but now the time is coming. So yep, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, up for an Emmy already. Ain't the Emmys in like 2 days or tonight? Well, I don't know. The refs are making sure Seattle don't have a shot. But Kenwood is in High Park. You either go to High Park High School or you go to Kenwood. You go to one or the other. That's how it works. Exactly. So this is normally the time I would want, normally wind it down, but since it was such a generous donation, I'll go ahead and stay around for about a minute or two longer. Now, I look at things a little differently than the average bear. I look at things for what they are. And even though Dame and her were together and Dame had a 2-year-old girl and he was still with Rachel Roy basically and went back to Rachel Roy is what she is. Just just what it is. We're stuck in a situation where it's a tug of war between people trying to get social media attention and people like Dame know how to bounce on trending topics. And the fact that when they touched on Aaliyah, he dated Aaliyah, that's his connection. So of course he says, "Oh, she just told me it was bad, and I already had bad feelings." I just have to exploit the fact that this was a lie. This did not break up Rockefeller. This had nothing to do. Aaliyah and R. Kelly had nothing to do with no Jay Z and Dame falling out at Rockefeller and talking about, well, the morals was gone, so I knew Rockefeller was dead then. Yeah, right. You were still dancing around with bottles in your hand, dog. Stop. So, well, Dame is now just a smacker, the smacker of men. I don't even know what channel that stuff is, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't get caught up in that. Yeah, well, yeah, well, you gotta ask people like Dame. You gotta be like Dame. What's really going on, man? Hey, KD's other account, bro. Thank you for your donation, man. You the reason this happening. Pretty much so. A lot of people came in and did a lot of different things at that time. Uh, Dame and Jay Z falling out had a lot to do with Jay Z going in a different direction. He been doing that since he was got there, but he started to see Dame was doing a lot of reaching out and doing things behind their back. So their problems had nothing to do with no doggone Aaliyah and doggone R. Kelly. That's a lie. But see how he take one thing that's a trending topic and then create his own little thing and narrative. Now he's trying to turn the boat on that. Like he profited so much off her death. You see what I'm saying? When she died, nobody in like regular society ever dealt with Dame Dash. You see what I'm saying? Nobody dealt with Dame Dash. Okay, Dame Dash was not even and when he started getting accepted into all these other different avenues of networks, televisions, and things like that was doing the Aaliyah death, like ABC, 60 Minutes, and all these people. They start coming around once Aaliyah died. Then he starts saying, "Oh, we were gonna be married. It was gonna be after this stuff. We were talking about marriage." It was like, what the hell are you talking about? He would Dane made all this up in his mind. Aaliyah was not thinking about no marrying no Dane Dash, but he knew how he could use that to spin that to gold. Oh, thanks, Courtney. I appreciate it. And if y'all ever get a chance, y'all want to, please donate to the page. There's the link right there. Y'all don't gotta do it today, tomorrow, anytime you got available. My man Fakor came through. Don't know how a non-New Yorker know all this Carcino, but love it. No one cared back then all of this it these dudes was doing. They just want to be entertained. It, envy these predators. You're right. The reason why we know all this New York stuff, because Midwest, that's all we were. We didn't have a music outlet here. There's no music outlet still to this day in Chicago. All the music companies are in California, New York, and now Atlanta is the new hub. So that was our connection to everything. Why you think Kanye West, Common, and all the people that we had that rapped here had to move out there? Kanye West had to move to New York. Common had to move to New York. Yeah, they're gonna have LeBron James on that surviving Carcino for life. LeBron, you make me sick. Call me old man Bron. Got a song about me. Got about 3, 4 songs. I hate him. My kids is walking around the house talking about Cavs lose chips all the time. They be all right. You know how that make me feel? Surviving Casino for Life, starring LeBron James. He'd be the one to produce it too. Mav Carter. Yo, what was it like, Bron, when you first seen him out there? Didn't you feel like of another black man hating on another black man like that, tearing us down? Right. That's the system we trying to fight right now, ain't it, Bron? Yep. But you know, I just I just do me. You know, that's it. Can't you know, I'm shocked that this would come from another black man, but you know, that's what we do, unfortunately. And I'm trying to change that with my new, show, More Than an Athlete. My other show I got, Shut Up and Dribble. My other show I got called More Than a Laker. Um, Best to Ever Do It. It's coming soon. My other new show I got is cartoon I got called uh, Greatest Player of All Time. And this is the type of thing you're dealing with right now. Right now, everybody talking about my Tracy Morgan video, and I didn't put it on Casino for Life. It's on the One Crack News. I did it over there. Everybody's talking about that. Everybody, I'm getting emails about that one. People are like, "Dude, you just did Tracy Morgan." I did Tracy Morgan. Oh, I did like a whole stand up of Tracy Morgan, basically, on the video. Well, that's what happens nowadays. Oh no, because my man's did the well, the Cowboys played like crap this whole game. If Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks didn't play such a stupid game, they could have beat Dallas easy. Two blown plays cost them the game. Plus the referees didn't help. He said my little rail roast was jokes. And the thing is that wasn't really me. That was really what Tracy Morgan was telling these dudes. Dudes was giving it to me. Like, dude, Tracy was giving it to Lil Rel. I was like, what? To me, the coaching failed that. All they were supposed to do was do an offside kick. Couldn't do it. I did that Tracy Morgan on him, man. That was something. People was very happy about that with the little girl video. That was crazy. Just using what they told me, I basically did a stand up for 5 minutes on Little Real. That was crazy. I was like, I got to go back and check that video out myself. He was so, but this is it. You know, they got they win. Next week they're out. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Next week they're out. They're gone. Like it's not even a conversation no more. Like they're out. So it don't even matter. The Dallas is done. Yeah, I kind of used the old hustle man thing. But it was funny because Tracy Morgan was making points though when he was telling them. Of course they playing next week. They playing tomorrow and they will be playing next week. Oh yeah, I was letting it be known because Tracy Morgan didn't even acknowledge him when he came out. This is Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan was, yo, who is Little Ro? Yo, Little Ro, I'm still a fat nigga. I still got my fat nigga card. I kick him out. I lost a little weight, but I'm still a fat nigga. And I'll revoke his fat nigga card. He ain't been doing this longer than me, talking about his movie. Your movie's called Uncle Drew. That's Kyrie movie. I'm gonna film Get Out too and kick his fat ass out. Yo, I would have had that role if I didn't get hit by the bus. I got hit by a Walmart bus. I wasn't even going to Walmart. Hey, we finna win it all. Don't worry about that. We got that on lock. Cake been baked on that. Who's funnier, Tracy or Cat Williams? That's the thing. They both funny together. Man, I got 100 mil. I got 100 M's off that. Yeah, they was gonna have to pay me, and they weren't talking about all in gummy bears. They gave me gummy bears and stuff at the hospital. I was like, yeah, I love gummy bears, but I still want my 100 million. Little Rel, how he gonna talk about me? He been in the game, what, 15 minutes? Yo, he been in here 15 minutes. He got 2 side roles in a movie and think he me. He was in a movie called Get Out, and he didn't get the fuck out. All right. It's gonna be a very interesting game tomorrow. Tomorrow I unveil the jersey that you saw here only on the video. Y'all the only people to see that jersey. Nope, my friends on Facebook, the gram, nobody has seen the jersey. Tomorrow, the Bears jersey will be worn. Oh, snap. I forgot to do a lot of stuff. Oh, God. I forgot to do. Oh, my God. It's 10 what? Oh, my God. I got to go. I forgot. Oh, my God. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Oh.